This one thing will happen to you if you go without pornography and masturbation for long enough. Now, this one thing has happened to myself, right? Multiple times. In fact, it still sometimes happens to myself, and I'm still 2+ years removed from pornography and masturbation. Guys, this has happened to every single person I've ever helped quit pornography and masturbation. If you go at least 1 month without porn and masturbation, this one thing will happen to you. And that one thing is having sexual dreams. Now, in my personal opinion, the reason why I believe that this happens is because the enemy, right, the devil knows that it can't get you while you're awake. It can't get you with lust while you're awake. It can't get you with pornography and masturbation while you are awake. So it has to mess with you while you are sleeping. And the whole goal behind this is to mess with you while you're sleeping, right? So that when you're physically awake, it can actually, work, and then you can actually go back to pornography and masturbation, and he has you in the palm of his hands. And the reason why I wanted to make this video is because a lot of people, they always come to me and say, I'm having these weird dreams. I'm having this thing happen to me. Is this normal? And I want to tell you right now, it is completely normal, right? Is it something that we can stop? I think so personally, right? I think it's a demonic attack from the enemy to try to get you to relapse while you're physically awake. And I'll get into how to stop sexual dreams in a little bit here, right? But I also want to mention one quote that I found very interesting. I can't remember who said it. It wasn't myself. It was somebody else. It takes 20 seconds to see it, but 20 years to forget it. So I also think that we have to keep in mind as well that just because we made it 3 months without pornography and masturbation or X amount of time, that doesn't mean that we're fully recovered. And this is going to be something that keeps on haunting us, maybe for potentially the rest of our lives. Now, I don't say this to scare you by any means, but I say this to prepare you for the battle that's to come. Guys, quitting pornography and masturbation is not just a 3-month battle and then you're done with it and you're done with it for the rest of your life. It's not just a 1-month battle or anything like that. This is a battle that we're going to continuously face for years and years and years and years. And for me, myself, like I mentioned at the beginning of the video, I still have these weird sexual dreams that come out of nowhere of me relapsing, right? I've had dreams where I thought to myself that relapsing was still a normal occurrence for me. And I wake up and I'm like, whoa, did I relapse? And nothing ended up happening. Guys, the enemy is the master of confusion. He'll try anything to try to get into your mind so that you can fall back to pornography and masturbation, and so that he can keep on controlling you. I know a lot of Christians watch my page. Number one tip is to pray, right? Go into the word. I think that's a given, right? But I think a lot of people, they know it, but they still don't do it. So if you're having these weird sexual dreams and you want to stop them and you want to rebuke Satan in the name of Jesus, go ahead and start praying, guys. Go ahead and start getting into the Bible. The second thing that I would do, right, is to stop looking at lustful thoughts before going to bed, right? I've noticed that the times that I have these weird dreams are the times where I'm actually giving into my lust the most. Maybe I'm not giving into pornography. Maybe I'm not giving into masturbation, but I am giving into these fantasies within my head that start playing out. I am giving in to that look of that Instagram model when I see it pop up into my explore page. And yes, it's not a relapse. Yes, I'm not giving into pornography or masturbation, although you can argue that Instagram models are technically pornography. It still is feeding that part inside you that wants you to go back to pornography and masturbation. It's still feeding your lust. And the more that you feed your lust without even giving into pornography and masturbation, I've noticed that you will get these sexual weird dreams. So that's tip number 2. Stop giving into anything that has to do with lust. And these are actually some of the tips that have helped me personally stop these weird sexual dreams from reoccurring over and over and over again. Because I had it into a point into my life, right, where I was having these weird dreams pretty much every single day. And I just thought to myself, oh, this is normal. Oh, this is just something that every single person has to go with. And yes, every now and then it will happen, right? But you don't have to keep on having these dreams, right? You don't have to keep on getting messed with by the enemy, guys. Go ahead and utilize these 2 tips, right? And it will help on your porn-free journey. So, guys, also want you to know as well that if you go on for long enough without pornography and masturbation, this will happen to you. And it is stoppable. Don't freak out when it happens. I think that's the biggest thing that the enemy wants you to do. The enemy wants you to freak out, right? The enemy wants you to throw a fit and freak out. And then so you just say to yourself, oh, I thought I relapsed, so I'm just going to relapse, when I'm awake, or something stupid like that. Guys, if you have a sexual dream like that, brush it off. Doesn't really mean anything. The enemy's just trying to scare you. The enemy's trying to get into your head. Rebuke it in the name of Jesus, right? You will have dreams of you going into a lot of weird sexual stuff. This is all just going to happen to you. This is part of the recovery process. It is stoppable. And hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys are having these weird dreams, remember, it is stoppable. And remember, it's just one thing that you're just going to have to brush off. and keep on going and keep on moving forward. Do not relapse because of any of these dreams. All right, hopefully this video was helpful for you. And if you need more help, go ahead and message me over on my Instagram account with the word YouTube. You can talk to myself personally on there, right? We can chat back and forth in terms of how I can help you out a little bit more on your journey, or you can book a call with myself or my team down below. I'll leave all these links down at the bottom, all these resources that you guys can utilize on your porn-free journey in order to stay porn-free and go the rest of your life without it. So guys, hopefully you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys later.